Dear Activision, in case you watch this video, I want to make clear statement that I'm not the owner of the audio and image files that is going to be topic of discussion in this video. Mentioned content is already publicly available and the original source is stated in a description of this video. Purpose of this report is news reporting and constructive criticism. Gentlemen, wonderful people, this is Call of Duty Fanatics. Welcome back to another Warzone report, and in this report we are having some absolutely extraordinary information for you which might be very useful for the upcoming Nuke live event in Verdansk. So it's an absolute imperative that you stay with us until end of this video, because I'm actually going to show you the possible launch codes for Nuke or abort codes. Now that could be either way, so either this could be used as a launch codes or maybe the abort codes. I'm not sure yet, I don't have any information on that matter, but still it's very interesting and it can be a game changer if you are well prepared for the upcoming Warzone live event. On the other hand, things are heating up in Verdansk, and we already know so many things about the upcoming Nuke event that's going to happen. Now 2 dates are in the game, so either that's going to be 11th of March, which is very unlikely, or it's going to be around 20th of April, which is most likely the date of the nuclear launch and live event where Verdansk is going to be blown up. The interesting thing is that we already know what is going to be our priority task for this mode, and I'm talking about the codes that needs to be entered in a computers or a stations for a nuclear launch, or the abort code for the nuclear launch, and we will have 4 of these codes that's already been known because of the data miners and the leaks that are appearing everywhere these days. So what I want to say is, I would like to raise one question. Like, we already know that we have 3 nuclear warheads and 3 rockets in Verdansk. But if we need to enter the 4 codes into 4 different stations, then that means we have 4 rockets. So my question is, where is the 4th rocket? Are we going to have another surprise? Or maybe that rocket that's in a bunker number 11 is going to be reused and launched? Maybe I still have hopes that bunker 11 is going to be opened. And now let's go to the footage, exclusive footage that I want to show you. Some of the big players and streamers of Call of Duty, and I'm not going to mention any names, received this interesting package that you are looking at a couple of months ago. I'm speaking couple of months ago, right before the Black Ops Cold War was revealed. And as you can see, this thing is pretty authentic. They got some very interesting goodies inside. Notebook as a souvenir, then some kind of a poster or propaganda or whatever that is. Doesn't matter, but it's definitely in relation to the reveal of Black Ops Cold War. But this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the most interesting thing. Sensitive information. Call of Duty logos, everything is in order. Inside, a card. And the gentleman will flip this over so we can see. Look at this top right corner, nuclear warhead launch code. Like, we have some kind of a code over here. Warhead, nuclear warhead, blast yield 17 kilotons fission and 210 kilotons fusion. And there's a whole other information like the length of the rocket, etc. Diameter is redacted. There's a couple of information that's redacted actually, but this number could actually mean that these codes are going to be used in the next Warzone live event. And as you can see, again, this is the whole package what these streamers were receiving. Now if we take a look a little bit in history, now this whole event, nuclear event in Verdansk, was planned for a reveal of the Black Ops Cold War, but unfortunately something happened with the developers and they never implemented that project. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if we refresh our memory with Know Your History live event that happened sometimes in August last year, if I'm not mistaken, we had total of 4 tasks to do in that live event. First one was collect the map codes, like you were running around and just looting, and then you will get these like a small items. Then the next one was to secure the key, some kind of a key. And basically the big key appears on the map and then you go in the area and you find that thing. The next one is crack the map code, which is again some small thing that you need to find in the area where is shown to you. And last but not least, which is very significant task, was wield the weapon. Now when I was playing this with my fellow colleague Kevin, we were thinking that we need to go immediately to bunker number 10, because what else could be association to wield the weapon? We were thinking, yes, that's it, we have the codes, we cracked everything, let's go there and just activate the nuke. So that was definitely meant to be part of that live event, but instead of that we got coordinates on the map where we had to find Frank Woods, and then you get this a blueprint for SKS, if I'm not mistaken, weapon, which is called Bay of Pigs or something like that. But it was quite funny, like the last task is wield the weapon, and everybody's expecting that that's going to be the rocket launch from bunker number 10, but instead of that we got this, like I would say, very disappointing end of the event. Furthermore, we were also in the next part of this event, we were rushing toward the stadium where we were getting this message, you will not survive, and basically everybody was just rushing toward the stadium without any particular task. And when you reach the stadium, basically what's happening is that the trailer for the Black Ops Cold War starts to play. And why am I mentioning stadium? If we take a look at these maps that were just leaked, these magma, lava or fire maps, or call it whatever you want, take a look at one specific detail. Again, stadium is there and it's completely isolated for this whatever is happening. Either is it a plague or infection ratio or magma or fire or whatever. So there will definitely be something that we need to do again in stadium. It makes a perfect sense because stadium is completely closed off and isolated at the moment, and I will just remind you, you cannot enter lower levels of stadium, which again makes a perfect sense when we compare these maps that I'm just talking about. Like, stadium is going to play a major role again in the next event that we are due to have, either now on the 13th of, sorry, on the 11th of March or around 20th of April. But definitely, whatever happens, we are ahead of very interesting times in Verdansk, and we definitely know that there will be a big Easter egg, and that our primary task is going to be to enter 4 codes to abort the nuclear launch that will destroy Verdansk. So, my fellow Verdansk citizens, I think that we are enjoying the last moments in our beloved city. So definitely make it count. And I hope you enjoyed this small report for today. Please let me know what do you think about these codes. Could this be a relevant stuff, or just maybe they already scrapped the whole idea? Let me know what do you think in a comment section below. Also, if you think about some scenarios or something like that, I would like to know what do you think. So type it down, comments, let me know. You also have my email where you can send some materials if you like. So don't hesitate, because I take everything in consideration. And also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for future great Call of Duty content. And until next time, my fellow Verdansk citizens, I wish you all the best and stay frosty.